Hello Survivor, AwakenFirsto here, and in today at the Dev Feedback, guys, Dev Feedback Friday. Today it's exciting, but before we do anything, subscribe today and we will continue. Alright guys, so many things that today the game have answer a lot of concern or question. It was very entertaining. Okay, so for those of you that came here to solve, please hit the like button and continue your solve. Alright, so I think it's on the good side, but is it because of the gross been dropping from what 36 million all the way down to 16 million last month now? So now they start listening. So alright, we'll continue. Alright, okay, so they totally understand why you all upset about the recent issue in the game. We are trying our best to fix and optimizing the game. Alright, finally they listen. Alright, okay, so they will launch like a monthly solution thing that, you know, wait for optimization. Okay, so in this month, right? Alright, so in November, this month, you know, they say, you know, something to talk about is basically a market store revamp. Alright, so for those of you that's still trying to play market in this game, it does not work. So they try to fix this thing. I mean, obviously try to steer away from, like, you know, the thing that we need to be done, like state merge and so on. These will be, like, you know, probably one of the last thing that we don't really care about it anymore, right? So okay, other than that, let's move along. All right, another thing that, like, the rewards for the fortress fight. That's right, the game actually, let's take a look at the reward. Right, the game actually say that all this thing are the useless one. Okay, all this thing right here, they actually admit it. They say this type of reward, we trying to remove S1, which is season 1 hero fragment, but before that replacing useless item like S1 hero fragment. Okay, they actually know it's because nobody care about this event anymore. I mean, if you want to add this thing a little bit more, it's also another junk, right? So if you watch this, it's gonna be very good for you if you are a developer, because obviously none of you, none of the people that work in State of Survival play this game. So alright, check this out. Apologies for the recent encounter issue with Trick or Treat or the Lucky Slot event. Obviously that was a glitch, but what they did is basically they take all the items that was the game fault, or take all of them back and slap them with, like, yeah, oh hey, take this crap. This is not the first time that the game doing like mistake like this and taking the reward back. But back in the day when they were making like hundreds of millions of dollars a month, they don't care. They don't care about you. They don't care about, like, oh yeah, we're gonna take a I mean, it's happened to me many times. And like, first thing is the Halloween event that came out, Halloween HQ, that I redeemed and I did not use it and it's disappeared. Okay, second thing is the first anniversary event. I got the HQ by their mistake and so on, and then they take it back. So if you think it's you know, you take it back, it's your fault, but you take it back. I mean, it's created a lot of salty into the community. For me personally, I'm okay, but for a lot of players that like got it for free, they kind of like super salty about it. Alright, because the HQ is very hard to get in this game. Okay. Next thing, merging, state merge. State merge, they are still evaluating. There's nothing to evaluate. I mean, you merge two states from 40 people each into one, and obviously it's not gonna work, and it's gonna be even worse. Okay, so now they kind of thinking that they going to merge more than two states. Okay, well, wow. I mean, how long has it been merged now? And you are just thinking like, wow, you know what? We gonna merge more states because merging two states doesn't work. Man, if you're watching this, 10 or more states into one, because there ain't enough people that playing this game right now. Okay, so, and the second batch, they will still focus 1 to 200. The second batch will be after Migos Strike Back, which is another month and a half, I think, right? So after this thing end, it's gonna be another set of batch, and obviously we're gonna hear some announcement for it, alright? Okay, matching for the reservoir raid and SVS. Okay, so they try to explain basically that like server 1 to server 800, they should not be matched because of the hero, and the maturity of the state is different, right? But however, in the mechanic that they have, there's like 5 things that they can add to, like, it's a layer that to calculate how far it is, and they do have 8 generation of heroes, and they only have 5 layers to match, right? So obviously the matching gonna fail because what, we have 8 generation of heroes, okay, and each heroes cost 600, okay, and 3 hero is 1800, right? So why don't you make all these one usable? I mean, all these heroes, Lucky, Raze, all these Almaties, why don't you revamp them? Instead of like, oh hey, you know what, we're gonna add more heroes like Gen 9, Gen 10 and so on, making all the rest of these not usable. And you are saying like you are consider adding this into the matching. It's obviously like I don't think it's a good thing. That like if you are thinking like this, every hero should be the same, but they should be able to counter each other. That's the it's more strategy. It's not like, okay, I'm paying like 1800 for the hero this set and I will be dominating, and that is wrong. And this need to be fixed, because not everybody gonna spend like what, almost $2,000 to get the heroes just to try to chase with you. Okay, so, and same thing as the SBS, the strength is not the same. Some states are like a lot stronger than the other. Hey guys, we're gonna talk about SBS matchup. That's right, SBS matchup has not been fair, and you've been fighting the same state over and over. You don't get the new state, and every time there's a matchup with newer state, it's unfair. So, I mean, what's what? I don't know how hard it is to match, like, let's say 1 to 200. I think these states are old enough. You can just match them up like 100. Any state can meet each other. I mean, this is 1 to 200. The all state, they should be strong enough, like about the same strength. Some might be a lot stronger than the other, but it's not gonna be like, oh hey, I'm state 100, I'm facing state like 400. Like this, it's too much. But maybe like 201 to like 400, it will be in another bracket. You know what I mean? And you just mix them up like just like that. I mean, but then again, I don't know how you guys. I mean, how the game like release the stuff like randomly. You know, it's just odd. All right, so next guys, about resources. Okay, we recently received requests about survival, reduced resources consumption, and increased output. Okay, the game have been online for 2 years. Yes, we understand. Okay. And you know, it's so simple. Just to add like a node that's like 9 or 10, that would be able to do like 50. You know, I mean, your soldier that you're sending out to gather, right? It's like what? 15k. Alright? If you... Dude, if you... Let's say if I'm just gonna put all this, you know, why don't you add like a full march that you can do like 3 million gas in one march? It's not like, you know, 297. You know what I mean? It's not hard, but why don't they do it? I mean, I have seen it like in the glitch before through here when you go like search and you go like here. I have seen this before. I've seen infected fiend to level 30. Okay, this one, I've seen this in level 30 before. It's not this one either. It's fiend. I have seen this before, so I know it is possible. And if you think about it, there's so many like, you know, the infected like fiend here. There are many looking, different looking here. So this, right? There's many more than like these one. This level 3. There's more than 5 design. Okay, they actually do go up. Okay, this one is like, it's not even worth talking about anymore. So yeah. So what they're gonna do? They're gonna do in the next week update, alright? 1.13.60, the resource requirement for healing troop during the battle in state warfare will be reduced by 25%. It's like, okay, you reduce the time for us to burn each other until one or the other quit. From 1 hour to 15 minutes, and now you just gonna reduce the healing cost 25% just for the warfare stage. It's like, okay, that's, well, like I say, free, and free is good, right? I mean, at least they do something about it. I mean, that we didn't ask about those things. Okay, with the launch of new activity, new feature, there are many expired items in player backpack. In response to this problem, we will open Recycle Center once a month and gradually adjust the type of recycle item and maximum number of recycle items. Okay, so there's so many recycle items that in your backpack. Obviously, yes, it is very junk. And the reward that you do for the recycle event, man, is, you know, I want to show this, but I mean, it's by Wuju. I need to ask his permission, but he have like 4 HQ that he can recycle for, you know, for the skin store. He have 4 permanent HQ. He recycle 4 permanent HQ. Okay, recycle for 400 skin ticket. 400 tickets. You not even have enough to buy a Marsh skin with that. Okay, he have 4 of them, 4 of the HQ that he, you know, he lucky got it. 4 HQ, 400. If you do like turn them all in, 1600 for 4 permanent HQ, which he cannot give away. Okay, versus buying a new one as 10k. Okay, you won't see it here. Okay, so it's the conversion rate is like, do you think these people that spend thousands of dollars to open the pack and so on, they're dumb enough to trade 4 permanent HQ for 1600 like coupon, and to buy a new one at 10k. It's like you need to be able to trade. Every HQ that you obtain now should be the one that you can trade. Like, okay, I got 2 of the pumpkins, alright? So I'm gonna use one. Another one I can either give to a friend, or I can trade it for a different kind, you know, at the same price. Because most of the HQ, I mean, maybe like the advanced HQ cannot be traded, but like a regular HQ event like this, man, you should be able to straight and trade it up. I mean, after all these people, they're spending money, right? Alright, and the fun part is last one. We're gonna talk about the world event. They're not gonna recycle the building. You know what I mean? They're just not gonna recycle the building for you. So they're gonna keep adding the building, right? So like Migos 1, 3, Yits, 1, 2, 3. It's a new building, and like, you know what? Please take this building away from me. Broadcasting system. Like, why is it even here? Please take it out. I mean, never ask for it and add it. It's a useless function. Please remove it. So they gonna try to do you're gonna be able to remove the building. Okay, not the decor. We want to keep the decor, but we can remove the building, and it's gonna be it's gonna be Q1 of 2022. To be honest, man, this type of thing is easy fix. You can just remove this. I mean, what am I gonna use this building for? Oh, look at the leaderboard. Wow, man, nice and clean. Or look at the like lab. I mean, why do I want to come in to look at this picture? You know what I mean? Like, oh, look at look at the stage 3. Oh, I don't rank anything. Look at this mushroom thing. It's like, what? Please. I mean, if it's not usable, why here? I don't even want it. So they say it's gonna be Q1, so up to April until you can remove it. I'm not sure if many of you will still be playing this game. Alright, that's it, guys. I'd like to thank you everybody for tuning in and subscribe the video, and I'll see you in the next content.